Yo, what is going on, you totally radical YouTubers? It's Radical Rich here again with another Lego review, along with my review partners, E.T. and Stripe. Nom nom! Yeah, we'll all be good, E.T. And also we got my cat Trevor here, who's helping out as well. Say hi, Trev. That's a good boy. Yeah. And this is set number 76445. Lego Harry Potter Hogwarts Castle Herbology class. And this set contains about 3 minifigs. No, actually, I would say, hang on, 7 minifigs if you include the mandrakes and the toad. Oh, and also the spider as well, so that makes 7. Yeah, sorry, I do like to try and include the animals in the set as well as minifigs. And I like to say, Herbology, I really did want this set, because I like to say, Herbology would be my second favourite lesson at Hogwarts, besides Defence Against the Dark Arts, just as long as it's the right teacher with that class. And my favourite Dark Arts teacher is Professor Lupin. Yeah, he's the coolest Dark Arts teacher, and he's a werewolf, and werewolves are so rad. And so we'll just take a look at the front of the box. So here we got Professor Sprout pulling out a mandrake, and Hermione watching her, and Neville pulling out a mandrake as well. And I like to say, in the movie, when he had his go, he fainted. And when I was about little, when this game came out on PS1, God, am I that old? PS1? Well, I was in that time where PS1s were slowly going and PS2s were coming out when I was little. And on the game, you do run into Neville, and he missed Herbology by accident. And he said, "Harry, I missed Herbology, and Professor Sprout is going to be very angry." Poor old Neville, he always comes in for it. So we'll just have a look at the front, and we'll just flip it round. Nom nom. Yeah, to check out the back as well, Stripe. Nom nom. And here we have the back, and we'll check out the 2 front parts on top. So hang on, let me just dim the light a bit. It's shining on it a bit. Hang on. Oh, there we go. So here on the left, we've got like the greenhouse all closed up, and on the right, we've got it all opened up with Hermione watering the plants and Neville trimming them. And yeah, I think that toad could be Trevor behind him. Yeah, that toad's got the same name as you, Trev. And we'll just pull back, and here's the pic of the back. So we've got all 3 of them pulling out the mandrakes, and it's showing the outside of the Herbology class. I think when I put it on display, I'll put it like this. So anyway, let's get it all together and get on with the review. Nom nom! Yeah, we'll have fun building it, and we'll make sure that we'll get this set all built up before 2026 starts. E.T. no, 2026 is few hours away. You know, you're right there, E.T. But we'll get this built up before it comes. So let's get it all done. Right then, with the set all built up, let's get on with the review. Now, first off, we'll start off with the minifigs, and we'll start with the teacher of this lesson, Professor Sprout. And I really like to say, this is a really good design they've done of Professor Sprout. Better than the older ones, because last time her earmuffs were really poked out from her hair. And I like to say they've done a really good hairpiece on her. And here she is with like a proud smile, like she's heard of one of her students say something good. And here she's like got a big grin, like she's pulled out the mandrake. and I like to also say I really like the details they've done on her outfit, with her herbology looks, and I do tell you this before, when I played the games when I was little, they really did change Professor Sprout. Because you know how you look at her outfit now, they just look like brownish clothes just to match like an autumn appearance. Also, the back print is really good as well. Before, on the PS1 games I played when I was little, on Philosopher's Stone, Professor Sprout was right different. You know how you just look at her in the movie where she's like a middle-aged tomboy and all the students thought she was really cool. And in the first game, she was like in her 20s with red hair, very thin, and she didn't like talk like a coolish tomboy grandma to the class. She talked like this. Welcome to Herbology. Hi, I'm Professor Sprout. Yeah, she always talks when she says an S word, like, very good, students, or well done. Oh dear. Yeah, talking like a snooty woman in her 20s. And also, in the Chamber of Secrets PS1 game, they really changed her as well, because how she does have a major role in Chamber of Secrets with the mandrakes and that. And, well, she was wearing the pointy hat, like in the movie, but she was a bit more overweight, and her outfit was more bright green, and it was like she had like a big leaf coated around her in a dressway, and her hat was all leaf shaped. and she still talked like, she didn't talk like a cool grandma tomboy. She talked like she still had that funny voice, go, I am Professor Sprout. Sorry, I can't do her voice that well, but yeah, look up the Harry Potter games on PS1 with Professor Sprout's lessons. She is different compared to the movie, and I did picture her appearance in the books looking like this as well. And now we'll move on to the next minifig. I'll get this know-it-all out of the way. So here's Hermione, just common typical Hermione with her common know-it-all smile on the front, and if we take her hairpiece off on the back, she's got like a scared look like she just pulled out the mandrake. But I'd say I like her appearance on the on her herbology outfit. That is really neat. So we'll now move on to the last minifig. Nom nom! Yeah, we always seem to get a lot of sets with that know-it-all stripe. E.T. wish he was more nice and not a know-it-all. Yeah, I do agree with you there, E.T. Now here's the final minifig, Neville Longbottom, and here he is with the earmuffs on his head. Well, I don't think you could put the earmuffs around Hermione's neck because of her hair would get in the way. It only can go around male minifigs with short hair and female minifigs with short hair as well. So here he is with like a nervous look on his face. And if we turn his headpiece around, here he is with a big smile on his face like he achieved it. I think he did well in Herbology. And he do after when he finishes his school, Professor Sprout retires from Herbology, and then Neville becomes the teacher of Herbology. So good on you, Neville, mate. I think you'll make a great Herbology teacher. Now then, how this set has got earmuffs, and I am so proud about this. Nom nom. Yep, and we were just recently talking about it, weren't we, Strap? Nom nom. Yep, we'll bring it on right now. And here it is. Remember when I said with Victor Mancha in my Runaways review, he always had earmuffs around his neck, and headphones around his neck to listen to his music, and I was put it in his hand like he was holding them. Well, how they've done this new version with headphones and earmuffs around necks, I can put this around his neck like he does in the comics. Now that is so pretty rad. So thank you, Herbology, for including a lot of earmuffs. Thank you for that. Now we'll get on to the main part of this set. Now then, as a lot of people would like to display the Herbology set, you can display it in both ways. You can either display it like this, where it looks like a common greenhouse. And to tell you this, if you get like about 10 of these, you can like line them all up for a Herbology layout, but I think I'll just stick with one. Too much money, I think. So yeah, you can either display the greenhouse looking like this, like it's a full greenhouse, or you can open it up. And I like to say I really like the dragon details on them. They look almost like King Ghidorah's heads. That's so pretty nifty and rad. And if you can open the greenhouse up like this, like the common doll's house, it will show off the inside of it. And you can, just to show you this, you can line the greenhouse up against the wall like it's attached to the Hogwarts castle. And I think I might display it like that when I get everything into place. And now we'll show off the inside. And I really like how they've put the trees poking out of the windows as well. Now we'll just turn it around. And we'll have a look on the inside. And for this, you can take out the displays. Oh, just drop something. Just dropped the spare earmuffs. Just hook it back on here. So I'll explain this one first. And here we have a row pot of mandrakes, and I'll just try and plot one out. Make sure to cover your ears when I pull him out. Here we go. Ooh, here we go. Now, since I have the mandrakes a minifigs, I'll explain for them as well. I like to say, these are pretty well detailed. They've got that ugly face. I did think the mandrakes were ugly a bit. And here they are with their creepy looking faces. I'd say they're well detailed, because the last mandrakes in the other sets, they just look like turnips. And I thought, no, they shouldn't have done the mandrakes like this. But no, I think they've really well done the mandrakes by updating them. And if you just check out everything, and even like this little stubby part here makes it look like the mandrakes have got belly buttons. And I just really like the details on them. Pretty rad. So we'll put him back in his pot. And like what Professor Sprout said, we'll better put some soil on him to keep him warm. So with the rest of this, we've got a spare pair of earmuffs hooked on here. Got a watering can to water the mandrakes. And everything for the mandrakes. And now we'll just pull out this little part here. And here we've got like a couple of random plants. I don't know what these this one here looks like that moving plant, that moving cactus thing that Neville was carrying in the Order of the Phoenix. Like, it does almost look like that. And these two plants on left, I don't know what they are. Could be some. I do remember when I was little playing the PS1 games, there was like these jumping purple squashers bouncing around, and they attach you, and then if you zap them, they turn into Bertie Bott's beans. And here on the end, I feel like that's like Neville's cactus here, but just like a smaller version of it. And if we turn it around, we've got some scissors to like snip off weeds or little twigs that don't need to be there. So that's like the front parts of the classroom. So we'll show off the background parts. So here's like the background parts of the herbology classroom. And there's that toad there. It could be Trevor, just like my cat Trevor, also called Trevor. And I really like how they done with this big rose plant here. They like used Amy's skirt from the Sonic set to use it as a giant rose. I think that is so pretty sick. I hope when they do future DC sets with Poison Ivy, I hope, you know, they do some background plants like this for Poison Ivy. And also we've got like a little shovel and a axe there. Shovel to like sort the soil out, and the axe to like cut off some stuff, like Hagrid said when the mandrakes are fully ready. Or cut off the buggers' heads and juice them up, ready for the medicine. So yeah, I really do like the little pond they've done in the background. And here's like the clips to clip like the mandrake row on. Just show you here. Oh, hang on a sec, just back up so I can. You just clip it. Always clip it in with my thumb and that. And if we look on the right side, not much here, just a tree, and got a couple of mushrooms growing on the inside and the out. And we got like these big orange things that are just like some sort of, I don't know, magical fruit or veg or something. Don't know what they are. And we'll just also clip the last bit back in. And then there's the whole herbology classroom done. Right then, I hope you've all enjoyed my review. Please like and subscribe for all my cats, Trevor, Lincoln, Luna and Iris. And I'd like to say thank you to all of you for watching all of my videos in 2025. And this will be my final video in 2025 as well. And I like to give a big thumbs up for all my cats as well. Trevor right here, second oldest cat. And here's Lincoln, he's the oldest cat, but he's not old. And little Luna, and Iris, wherever she is. Where's she? Oh, there she is, down there. Iris. Iris. Say goodbye, girls. So, yeah, please like and subscribe for all 4 of my cats, please. And also Stripe and ET as well. And thank you, everyone, for all these really nice background gifts as well. Especially yours, Giant. Having a gladiator subscribing to me, that is so sick. So I'll see you all in the next video, but it will soon be 2026. And see you all later.